Carmen's Kitchen. I'm gonna be showing you guys our dinner recipe for the birthday girl. So she requested shrimp and pasta. So I'm gonna be making my version of shrimp and pasta for her and sharing my recipe with you guys as well. So if you come on down, let's get started. Okay guys, so for the shrimp pasta, I have little bit over 2 pounds of prawns and wash and devein. I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of salt into here, and this is my seasoning for the shrimp, and I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of black pepper, which is gonna give this a nice kick. And I'm gonna add into that a teaspoon of my green seasoning. And guys, the green seasoning contains of garlic, green onions, pepper, fine thyme, and broadleaf thyme. And this gives any meat, fish, or shrimp, or any kind of thing that you want to marinate a very, very beautiful flavor. So what I usually do is I would blend a whole batch and leave it in my fridge, so when it's ready to cook, it's so easy to have access to it instead of doing little by little every time you're ready to cook. That takes time. So I like to blend about a week or 2 worth, because I like to keep it as fresh as I can, and then I would keep doing the same. So this shrimp is very, very nice and big, and my Jessie here is gonna enjoy them because she loves shrimp. So I'll leave this to marinate until I finish preparing the vegetable, and that will give me a good 20 to 25 minutes in the marinade until I'm ready to cook it. Guys, for this shrimp pasta, we're gonna load it with vegetables, because I love when my family can eat as much vegetable as I can. So I have here a whole carrot that I'm gonna be cutting up to add into that. I have half of a large onion. I have 2 cloves of garlic, 3 heads of green onion. I have half of 4 bell pepper, different colors. These are gonna look so good into that pasta with all the different colors. I have some bok choy, some celery sticks. So Jessica, you tell them what we have washing in this vinegar. I wash all the vegetable in vinegar, but this one here is the last one.
These are sugar snap peas.
And these are so crunchy, guys, in any stir fry or noodles or fried rice or anything. I love adding these into my dish because they're so crunchy. And what I like to do, I like to add them towards the end, so you still get that nice crunchy texture when you're eating the dish. So I'm gonna cut all these vegetables up, and we'll come back and show you guys the next step. So the pasta water is ready. I added some salt, and now I'm gonna add the pasta that we're using is linguine, because this have a nice flat side to it, and this is gonna be good enough for what we want to do with it today, because we want to pack it with some good vegetables. Since Jessica doesn't like too much meat, we're gonna add as much vegetable as we can, and the shrimp, which will complement this a great lot. And what I like to do, I like to break them in half, so easy to eat. And we're gonna have it's not too long when you're ready to put it in your mouth. So we're gonna let this cook until it's nice and done. And then what I'm gonna do now is prepare the vegetable and the shrimp. So guys, we're gonna add the shrimp in here. I have a teaspoon of oil in the bottom of the pan. And this is my shrimp that I had sitting in the marinade about half an hour now. And this is gonna take no time to cook. I add a pinch of salt, half a teaspoon of salt, black pepper, and some of my green seasoning. And this is nice big prawns that my husband went out and get for Jessie since she doesn't like to eat too much meat. And this is gonna give the pasta a beautiful, beautiful flavor. Shrimp and pasta is so flavorful. So pasta is cooking, shrimp is cooking. All I have to do is add the vegetable and then we're gonna mix and ready to eat. Guys, so the shrimp is cooking up nicely. I'm gonna add a little bit of half a spoon of Chinese sauce, and that's gonna change the color from this white, pinkish, whitish color to a nice brownish looking color. And I'm gonna try to taste it to see if I have to add some more salt, because I did add some salt to marinate it. So this is looking good already. So I just want to add taste it. It tastes so good, but I still think for pasta we're gonna need a little bit more of salt to flavor the pasta and all that vegetable. So half a teaspoon of salt in there, and this is looking amazing. I'm gonna let this liquid cook down a little, and then we'll add our cook our vegetable and add it to the pasta. So guys, the shrimp, I don't want to overcook it. I'm gonna take this out now, because the liquid in the pot, I'm gonna use that liquid to cook the vegetable, which will flavor up our vegetable very, very nice. I think I need a bigger spoon to take these out, but this is gonna taste beautiful with the liquid that I'm gonna cook the vegetable in. My pasta is almost done cooking, and I will be mixing everything up soon. Into here I'll be adding, wow, this is a nice bowl of prawns, Jessie. So in this bowl here, I'll be adding, the first thing I want to add is our carrots. So I'm gonna add the carrots into here, because carrot takes a little bit longer to cook. And I will add that here now. I need to turn up my stove. And I want to add into here as well my bok choy. And I have a few pieces of celery sticks. So we're going to make this nice and flavorful. And look at that. Look at the sauce in the carrot. Amazing. And then the bok choy is going to go in next, because this is the next hardest thing to cook, and the celery stick. So those ones are the first guys to go into the pot, and these are soaking up all that sauce from the shrimp, and it's gonna get an amazing flavor. What I want to add next is my garlic, my 2 cloves of garlic that I cut up. So I'm gonna add that now, and a little bit of ginger, so that's in there. And I'm gonna add my onion right now, and this here, wow, look at that, smells good, right?
Yes.
So onion is in. We're gonna give this a little stir, and everything is cooking so quickly. This is gonna taste so nice. I add a little bit of green onion. I'm keeping a little bit to add towards the end for garnish. And I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of Chinese spice. That will flavor this new linguine very nicely. And I'm gonna add in here now a little bit more of Chinese sauce into the vegetable. About 1 teaspoon, because this is gonna give that nice color for the noodles, the linguine, and that would also flavor it up a little. This is cooking up nicely, so I want to add the rest of my vegetable now. All the pepper, yellow, orange, red and green, is going into the pot. Everything is in right now, and this will take no time to suck up all the flavor in this pot here. So this is smelling amazing. I'm gonna now add my sweet peas on the top because we want to add it last so we can have the crunch. When I'm eating this dish, I like to get the crunch. Look how beautiful this looks, guys. Amazingly.
It looks like a rainbow in a pot.
It is, right? And it will taste super, super nice. Hope you enjoy this dinner, the pasta dinner that you think. So I'm going to turn the stove off, strain my pasta, and then mix everything together. Guys, I have the stove on very, very low. I'm going to add half of the vegetable will go in the bottom of the pot because we want to mix this evenly. And look how much vegetable we have in here. Half of the vegetable in the pot, half of the shrimp in the pot. So everything is gonna get mixed evenly. We're not gonna have too much sitting on the bottom or too much in the top. Look at how this is looking. Yummy. I didn't remember to add black pepper. So I'm gonna add half a teaspoon of black pepper in the vegetable. And then we're gonna mix everything up and dinner will be ready in no time. So guys, we're gonna keep adding our linguine into the pot, and I'm doing half at a time. Because I don't want to I'm gonna put half and then mix it in with the vegetable and the shrimp, and then I will do the other half right at the top so everything can be coated nice and well, so we don't have some part missing anything. So the stove is on very, very low. And then what I'm gonna do now, I will go in and mix this like that. So this is what we're gonna do at this point. Look at how beautiful that is. And if this is looking too white, we can add some more Chinese sauce and change the color right away. Look at that. Beautiful, right, Matthew?
Yeah, that looks so good.
Okay, so I think what I need to do is to add some more Chinese sauce because I don't like the color so light. I like the color a little bit darker than that. So I'm gonna mix this in well. Wow. And those peas are nice and fresh, barely touch any heat, so it's gonna be so crunchy. So this is done. I'm gonna mix the other set into the other pot so we have them mixed evenly. Sorry, Matt. And we want to keep the stove on low. This is the
that is looking so good.
Other half of it, yeah. And we're gonna add our other half of pasta. And then all we have to do at this point is just mix it in well. And it's gonna be ready. So I'm adding my shrimp on top with all that sauce that the shrimp cook in. And those shrimp, I can't wait to bite into them. So I'm gonna mix this up nicely. And the reason, guys, I'm mixing it in 2 pots is because if you add, if I add everything in 1 pot, sometimes it's hard for me to mix it in well. And sometimes I don't get the flavor to go in all parts of the dish. So I like to do it in 2 separate parts so the flavor can mix in very, very well. And this here, I'm gonna also add some sauce into here because we want to make it a little bit more, we want the color to enhance a little bit more, not too much. And there it is, guys. We're gonna plate and do the taste test and let you guys know how it tastes. And this is the finished dish. Look how beautiful with the colors and the vegetable and everything here. Look, I'm just gonna garnish with some green onion, and I will not do the taste today because this dish was requested by my camera girl who's celebrating, and I don't want to take up from her day because she's always behind the camera and I'm the one who's always tasting. She have to wait patiently for me to taste every single dish before she can eat anything. So this is my turn to say thank you back to her. So I'm gonna go behind the camera for a little and let her tell you how she enjoyed her birthday dinner.
Now, first I'm gonna taste the noodles. Guys, that tastes so good. You can taste that black pepper and that kick, what it gives into the linguine. Now I'm gonna taste the shrimp.
I like your chain, Jessica.
Thank you. You can taste the green seasoning inside of there, the salt and all the black pepper. Guys, this was so amazing. I hope you guys can try this. And remember, Mom, I give you all my thanks to you for making my day very special.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Guys, remember to share with all of your friends, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you can get our latest videos. Until then, I'll be enjoying this wonderful meal my mom made. Bye for now.